Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week. Oh, no, this is for February 2024. Happy birthday to all you February Aquarius people. We're going to jump right in here. You have this beginnings card and this groundedness card. So, yeah, this looks like literally a grounded new beginning for you, where if you're starting something new, or even if you're not, you could just be feeling like this is the beginning of the year, this month, February, and, you could just be off. It looks to me like maybe you're off to a better start, even though maybe, the new year starts in January. I kind of feel like this month you're feeling like, look, you have this Yang energy card, which I love. That card kind of reminds me of the Ace of Wands. So, it says you're off to a better start. And that's really the immediate gut instinct I get from this reading, just in general. So, yeah, you have the Chariot, Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely looks very good. In your first row, you have the Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. So the Seven of Cups has been coming up for you with me for years. So, it is a card of confusion. It can be, I should say. Personally, I like the Seven of Cups. I don't necessarily look at it as a bad card at all. I think that it can represent being spoiled for choice. Sometimes it can represent having too many options. And, again, sometimes when we are given too many options, we kind of regret the decision we made because we had so many options, and we wonder, if one of the other options would have been better, right? So, I'm wondering, for some of you, I kind of feel like I actually feel like you just made no decision if you were stuck in analysis paralysis in some area of your life, right? I don't necessarily consider Seven of Cups to be analysis paralysis. Again, Seven of Pentacles is more my analysis paralysis card, but I kind of get that feeling here with the Seven of Cups. But I also feel that it is now time for you to set yourself free and literally manifest your Ten of Pentacles on Earth, because you go like this: Devil, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. It's literally saying that you need to cut something out, or free yourself from some sort of burden or responsibility or something that's been holding you back with the Devil. Again, personally, I don't consider the Devil to be a bad card either. To me, it just represents Saturn, and Saturn is not always bad, obviously, right? So, it could be anything. It could be something toxic, but it doesn't have to be. It's you could have a job that maybe it's not a bad job. Maybe you get paid well, but also maybe it takes up too much time. It's that sort of thing. So again, I kind of see you, spoiler alert here. It looks to me like you are ending whatever this thing is, or you are getting to your Ten of Pentacles. You have this good fortune card, Yang energy card, really good. That Treasure Island card is amazing. So, really good reading. You have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is going back and forth. So again, if you've been going back and forth on something, I actually feel like you're making a decision here, Aquarius. Why are you making a decision? Because I feel like you're getting some answers. This could be your higher self guiding you. This is your higher self angel, and he is calling these people up out of these coffins. The coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life. So, it appears to me like you are stepping into your new life, or you're getting into a new life here with the Judgment card. Any more details on this, though? It's kind of weird. You have the Chariot, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. The Chariot is kind of moving away from something. I'll show you that in just a minute. But my concern is that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is getting very close to a goal. Imagine your goal is on the other side of my hand here, right? It's over here, and it's you're very close to it. But the Knight of Swords kind of represents getting up to a barrier or an obstacle or resistance, and then turning around and going back to the past or running away from something. I'm not saying that you are doing that. I'm just saying don't do that. So again, this reading is saying you're getting very close to something. If you don't give up, you're going to get the reward. So don't turn around. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is separation, and again, it looks to me like you are trying to separate away from something. It does not have to be a person. It could be a situation, a bad habit, maybe, again, not a criticism. Trust, I've done that in my life where, I get very close to a goal, then I run away because I'm scared or whatever. I'm not afraid to admit it, right? So it's I've totally done this, but I feel like the Five of Swords is saying, take the risk to not do it. Take the risk of maybe being wrong, and maybe that's what you're afraid of, crossing over my hand, right? With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups could be a love offer. So, this could be a new love offer coming in for you. But I'm wondering if, I'm not saying you juggled a love offer, but what I am saying is maybe you didn't accept a love offer, which again, I'm not saying you have to either, because I'm sure someone's going to take it there. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. Number one. Number two, it's like I'm not even saying it like that. What I'm saying is like maybe you couldn't make up your mind on a love offer. And, sometimes that's the answer, right? Like sometimes I think if we can't make up our mind, that is the answer. That it's not right. Like, because if it's, I'm a big fan of that book, which is escaping me right now, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, where in that book he says, if it's not an F yes, it's an F no, right? So I feel for a lot of you, it's kind of like, if you didn't accept something into your life, then it was probably an F no, right? Probably not meant for you in the first place. With the Judgment card, you have the Magician. Well, I've seen a lot of Magician energy here, in these monthly readings for February. So you definitely could be manifesting something that you've wanted into your life. It's almost like you're seeing the steps you need to take going this way, though. And again, we're going to have to clarify this Knight of Swords just to see like where it's going. But, I kind of feel like you've manifested the steps, or maybe you've manifested like a map, not like literally a map, but kind of like in your head. You now have a direction or an idea of the direction you need to go in. You have this Yang energy card and this Treasure Island card here, both really good cards. That Yang energy card is kind of like the Ace of Wands. So it could say that you're like creating something new, or that you are like working on new projects. It's kind of like the Ace of Wands. So, it could be out with the old, in with the new. You could be feeling motivated or inspired to do something new with your life. The Treasure Island card is like as above, so below, just manifesting greatness, manifesting a beautiful life. And that seems to me like what you're doing here with this reading, or you're trying to get to, I think the reading is very simple. Like I said, I think you're trying to get to the 10 of Pentacles is what it's saying. And 10 of Pentacles is building, leaving a legacy. And so 10 of Pentacles can be anything, it's different for all of us. You have the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. The Devil, like I said, it could be something that you're trying to separate yourself away from. Could be a habit, could be a person, could be a job, could be whatever you feel like is holding you back. And I just feel like you're trying to set yourself apart from this and trying to remove yourself from it. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Interestingly enough, I'm getting that control here. With the Wheel of Fortune, I think that that there are certain things in your life you have to take control of. As I always say, I love the Wheel of Fortune, good card, but again, the Wheel of Fortune to me is a card that we have to control. The wheel is always spinning in a direction, and we control the direction, based off, number one, our vibrations. There's a snake right here, but we also can be at the center of the wheel. When you are at the middle of the wheel here, then the outside of the wheel is like always spinning around you. But when you're at the center of the wheel, you see good things coming and bad things coming. When bad things start coming into your life, you take care of them right away. Instead of letting them become worse, right? And when good things happen, you double down on them. You expand your victories. You get more for the wins that you're having and the good fortune and all that other stuff. You expand it, right? You do things to nurture good things into existence more. And, that's really what I feel here. One good note about the Knight of Swords is that the Knight of Swords to me can be a card of momentum. So again, it says like when good things happen, double down on the momentum. It's like, can you look at what is working in whatever you're working on and double down on it? I mean, like, I know it sounds stupid, but like literally for years I didn't do it. And that's how people always ask me how I was able to grow my channel so quickly. I'm like, first off, it wasn't quick, right? I had my channel for like 5 years and only had like 40,000 subscribers. And there were people that had just started that had like 200,000 subscribers. People were blowing past me after like me having my channel for like 5 years, right? So it's like I wasn't doing it. And like literally the only thing I changed, it's not a secret, is I just started doing what works. I just started learning about YouTube. I would try new things every single day, one new thing. I still do it. You still see all the experiments I run on this channel, right? And I just double down on what works. It's just that simple, and I get rid of the rest. So, that's what I'd be doing here. You have the Chariot, Knight of Cups. The Chariot is about setting yourself apart. He's leaving the city back here behind him. He's doing this because, everything is the same in that city. So he's looking for somewhere new to be. And I feel like you're looking for something new in your life. You're looking to set yourself apart. You have the Knight of Cups here. This could be a Knight in Shining Armor if you are looking for love. Although I wouldn't really, there is love here. I actually consider the Ten of Pentacles to be the best love card in the deck. because it's like everything you want and desire. Plus, you have the Ace of Cups. So, this could be love coming in for you, but I really feel this is like part of your dream. And the Chariot is as above, so below. The Treasure Island card is as above, so below. So it's like you are clearly trying to manifest a dream, or you are trying to manifest something into your life. Pretty simple. With the Devil, you have the Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands is about, literally I said this, that I don't really feel, I felt like that devil was like a responsibility or a burden or something like that. I literally said that. And there you go. You need to remove something that is a burden. Although I kind of like that the Ten of Wands is showing up here, because it's saying that you are at the end of this long journey, or like whatever's been holding you back. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of foresight. Like, it's a card of seeing the future. Interestingly enough, a lot of people have been getting a lot of these cards that I would consider cards of seeing the future lately. And so you might have very futuristic ideas. You could be hearing things from people that are like very futuristic. They could be like giving you advice, or they could be saying things to you. And again, I would be paying attention to those ideas. They'll probably be very successful. With the Chariot and the Knight of Cups, you have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is about past disappointments. And so I feel like you have to let go of any past disappointments that you've had. I also kind of feel, I always say that the Four of Cups is a card of manifestation. Let's pretend that he's trying to manifest a cake. He has manifested the flour, the sugar, the eggs in front of him, but he needs to mix all those ingredients together and put them in the oven. And that's like what the Four of Cups is about, is that he needs to put everything together. And, I feel like that's what's going on here. It's like you actually have the ingredients of success, and we kind of see that here going up to the Ten of Pentacles, but you need to, mix all these things together so you can have a better result, right? Next, in the area of the what's coming towards you, you have the Beetle card here. It says good fortune. You have this candle. It says you will be shown the way. So I feel like you are being shown the way to good fortunes. And there's clearly good fortune coming in for you here, or there's like success. You have the Ten of Pentacles again. You have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Eight of Swords, again, is self-imposed restriction. So I do feel like you have to set yourself free from things that are holding you back, or that you feel like are holding you back, or, I would set yourself free from these things. Eight of Swords is also only seeing one way of doing things when there are many ways to do anything that you're doing. So, again, I would open up to all the different ways there are to do anything in life, and, just stay flexible, right? The more flexible you can be with this card, the better. And it's just about seeing other opportunities. You have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles says teamwork makes the dream work, so anything you can do to work together with other people would be a good idea. I do also feel that you are being recognized for your work, so you could be getting a lot of attention based off the work that you do, or based off of like the things that you do work on, and obviously that's a good thing. So, this could just be attention that's coming in for you here, Aquarius, and it would be good attention, attention for the hard work that you do, or for your accomplishments as well. Again, he's completed this job, and he's done a good job. So, really, this is a card of quality work. You could be getting recognition, for quality work, or for doing a good job. You have the Knight of Swords here. Again, Knight of Swords is like running up to that point, running away is kind of like what I feel for you here, really. And that's it. That's all I feel there. So, let's see. I feel like you need to push past those moments where you like want to turn around, or where you say to yourself you don't know what to do. You probably actually do. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Temperance card. Yeah, only you can change your situation. Didn't I say this to you in one of your last readings? Because I made the Smokey the Bear joke in one of your readings, I think. I could be wrong, but I feel like only you can turn your situation around. Only you can create improvements, or find success, or whatever the case may be. So this is really a card of like turning your situation around, or it's a card of like creating more improvements in your life. It's a card of alchemy, turning one thing into another. So even if you're stuck, like I feel like you could literally go from stuck to successful overnight. But I feel like you need to turn something around here. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Four of Pentacles. I would definitely let go of something. Going this way to the Nine of Wands, this is like a little bit of a stubborn energy, holding on too tightly to the past. Sometimes I think if we've been through enough pain, or, if we've experienced too many challenges, we almost hold on to the challenges, right? It's like, how many people do you know that, always have money issues, but they're always like working harder and harder and harder. And it's because they think that it has to be hard. I feel like this is saying like, no, things do not have to be hard. There are people who like work 1 hour a day that make millions of dollars a year. So, it's like that exists. That could exist for you, but I feel like you have to allow it. With the Knight of Swords, here you go. You have the World. So, love it. Definitely a good answer. World is completion. This tells me that you could be stepping through a portal. You could be completing the cycle, and the cycle that you're completing is kind of getting very close to something, but never actually getting there, right? It's almost like you are ending the cycle of not finishing things, or you're ending the cycle of only getting to a certain point in something. And it's going to be different for all of you, whatever that is. But, it looks to me like you are ending that cycle, which is great. Next, and some of you could be moving or traveling, by the way. You have a lot of this right here. 3 of Wands, World, definitely moving or traveling. You have the stability card. It says, you will be very stable and very prosperous. I'll take it. It says, make stability a top priority and commit yourself to consistency. You have this card that says, you're stepping into your highest divine life path. Damn. Aquarius, this is one of the better readings I've done for you in a while. I think the last one, I said the same thing. It's like, you are definitely you're clearly entering into a good time, because I think your last 2 readings were bangers too, right? So, definitely a lot of good energy coming up for you. You have the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. So I think this is what you're working towards. As I always say, this does not happen overnight. 10 of Pentacles is something you work on for the rest of your life. It is building, leaving a legacy. And, everybody builds or leaves a legacy. And, however big or small it is like up to you. So, I feel like for a lot of you, that you're building or leaving a legacy, or you're creating a lot more abundance in your life. And yeah, I definitely like this for you for sure. I feel like you're kind of like creating a lot more permanence in your life as well with the 10 of Pentacles, like you're working on permanent projects or something like that. This is also an amazing card for relationships. So if you want love, you could be building something very, very solid here in love or in relationship. Sorry, I just dropped it. You have the Ace of Cups. I do feel like there could be a love offer coming in for you. Again, this isn't like a major love reading, but it is here. So, if you want love. Oh, you have the Ace of Cups twice. I didn't even notice that. So, there definitely could be a connection coming in for you here. You also have the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is coming up in the good stuff, and it says, like, you didn't give up. You kept pushing, and that's why you're getting rewards. So, let's see. With the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 6 of Swords. Major improvements coming in for you here. I guess not, but for some reason I thought you had 6 of Swords twice, but 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. It is a card of leaving something behind. And so again, you have to cut the devil out, whatever that is. I always say this woman and this child in this boat, they are completely letting go of the past. They only have the clothing on their back, and they are moving across these choppy waters for the hopes of a brighter future. So they don't even know if when they get to the other side, if things are actually going to be better or not. They're taking a risk. So, I feel for a lot of you, it is kind of a risk to be doing what you're doing, whatever that is. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, major change in your fortunes here as well. I mean, that card says good fortune on it. So, it looks like an extremely fortunate reading to me. With the 9 of Wands, you have the 8 of Cups. Yes, walking away from this right here. So, I'm also happy to see the 8 of Cups here, because 8 of Cups is walking away from things that no longer serve you. And the whole entire reading kind of says that for you to be successful, that you have to kind of like walk away from the things that no longer serve you. Plain and simple. You have this Quarrel card. I don't know. Some of you could be releasing a person who causes problems in your life, or, who causes fights or challenges, it looks like. You have this Affair card as well. This is like not a bad affair. This is like a love affair. Like, it's like true love. So there definitely could be love coming in for you here if you want it, or a very strong connection, something that makes you happy. So love it. Next, you have this Harmony card. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of peace and harmony coming in for you, or there is more peace and harmony coming in for you here with the Harmony card. I also feel like you could be bringing more balance into your life, which is causing more peace and harmony. I feel like you're also seeing the things that, it's almost like you are seeing the things that bring you out of balance, or, it's almost like you're seeing the things that kind of, bring balance into your life here. So I feel like you're creating more balance or something. You have this resourcefulness card, so I feel like you're increasing your resources. Didn't we have something about this here? Am I making that up? I don't. Well, I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles, which would definitely be an increase in your resources. So, there you go. For some reason, I thought you had the Queen of Pentacles as well. Yeah, you have this fulfillment card, major fortune change in your fortunes. This fulfillment card is all about fulfillment and creating more fulfillment and joy and abundance in your life. And some of you could be traveling, and that could be bringing fulfillment. But really, I feel the whole, like, the gist of the reading is that clearly you are removing something that's been a burden from your life for a very long time. But the burden could be a repeat pattern as well. Like I said, I get for a lot of you, and trust me, I've been there, right? Where it's like I get very close to something, then I run away because of whatever reason. And I feel like this is saying you are kind of like, the fulfillment is coming from you breaking the cycle, which the whole entire reading is saying. So you have the Wheel of Fortune twice, the World. These are all cards of cycles. Plus you have the Good Fortune card here. So it looks to me like ending a negative cycle is bringing great fortune into your life, plain and simple. So really good reading here, Aquarius. I love it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.